Hello there. I hear you've been sent to see me. Why would someone so young and so full of blood as you want to come and see someone like me? We should start with introductions. My name is Andras. Yes, you heard me correctly, Andras. It's a name of, I think, Greek origin. However, it has spawned many contemporary names. Well, contemporary for you at least. Contemporary names such as Andrew or Andy. Do you happen to know someone called Andy? I do. I used to. That is until I ate him. Until I drank his blood. I hope for your sake we're not talking about the same Andy. So, I suppose we better get this over with. You were sent here so I could give you a tarot reading, is that right? Is that correct? And who sent you? Oh. I shall have to have a word to my little friend. I should tell you that sometimes I'll talk to you as we're talking now, and other times I'll talk to you in your mind.
I can talk straight into your mind if I choose to. Sometimes I'll speak to you like this.
Just as long as you understand. Now these are my cards. In a second I'm going to shuffle them. I'd like you to hold them in your hand and think. Think of the question you want to ask. Tarot cards can't answer a yes or a no question. They help to guide you, to come to terms with a decision you are having a problem making. Maybe one you've already made, but just aren't willing to accept that you have made it.
And after this, our first meeting, perhaps I'll talk to you again when you're lying in your bed, waiting for sleep.
Hold these cards in your hand and think. Think of the question. I'm going to cut them 3 times. The card that will be your destiny, your fate, the start of the answer to your question is at the top. Let's pick it up. The Magician.
This card symbolizes eloquence, power and skill, but also possibly trickery and deceit. It may represent a sudden change or a surprise.
And now on to the second card. Again, I want you to hold the deck in your hands. I want you to cut the deck 3 times. And the second card is Van Helsing.
This card symbolizes the exoteric aspect of spirituality, such as morality and faith. It also symbolizes a balance between logic and intuition, or study and action. It can represent a protector or a wise mentor. If this card is placed on the right of one another, so that Van Helsing seems to be holding his crucifix toward the other card, pay attention to what he is defending you from.
I hate Van Helsing, as I'm sure you can imagine. Your next card. The Lovers. I wonder, is there somebody important in your life? Or somebody you have your eye on?
This card symbolizes sexuality and all its contradictions. Attraction or repulsion, seduction or aggression, love or lust.
And the next card. Strength.
This card represents strength and discipline. Dracula himself had the strength of 20 men, but his greatest strength was his ability to ally himself with the forces of nature, such as the wolf or the storm.
And the next card. Death.
Symbolizes the end of a situation and the possibility of a new beginning. Many novices, when first working with the tarot, are fearful that the death card will predict that itself, death. But when used properly, the tarot is a tool for communicating with one's higher self, and the higher self is never that tactless. Also, the best use of the cards is not for prediction, but for obtaining understanding and advice. Death is not to be feared, it is simply the end of something. And if the thing that is ending is unpleasant, such as the attack of a vampire, then the end can actually be joyful.
And your next card. The Ace of Garlic Flowers.
This card represents a store of resources at our disposal. Health, protection, material well-being, spiritual happiness.
And your last card, the Knight of Stakes, Edgar Allan Poe.
This card represents someone who is introverted, but highly aware of his or her feelings, but also comfortable using both the sensation and intuitive functions.
One more word for you. Van Helsing was protecting you from the magician. Make of that what you will. But now, my dear one, we've come to the end of the reading, and we haven't yet discussed the terms of payment. How do you think I want you to pay? There's something you have that I want. Something you have that I must have in order to live. So, hold out your arm